Hi, it's Lori the Armchair Chef. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for coming to see my video. And I want to say thank you to those who have come and subscribed. And if I have brought you from somewhere, let me know who you heard about me from, because it's always nice to know there's people out there promoting you, and I do the same. I promote a lot of other channels, and I hope you do the same and tell them I sent you, because then they'll know that they're supported. We all want to know that people are liking us and supporting us, and recommending us to their subscribers. So let me start by saying I've been putting up a few videos about my storage unit, or post about storage unit. Well, when I came to California 7 years ago, I brought a trailer and a car full of stuff, and I still had a unit in California. So because I was sharing an apartment with somebody, a 1 bedroom apartment, which was really creepy, but it's over now. Um, it I had a storage unit. So then I went back again to visit, and I brought the rest of it. So I had all that stuff in storage, and I got rid of a lot of it when I left California. I had a whole house full of stuff. So I have gone through the unit a few times, getting rid of things. Um, and of course, you've noticed I filled up my apartment, 1 bedroom apartment. Well, I really needed a 2 bedroom apartment. So my thought was my storage unit is my second bedroom, because I'm paying for that as much as I would be paying for a 2 bedroom apartment. So that's kind of how it worked out. Well, they kept raising my rent, raising my rent. It was getting high. And I thought, you know what? I wanted to do it a year ago, but my son wasn't available and I needed to have help. I only smashed one finger. I really did. This is the only one I smashed, and it's a little one. I don't really need it. When I was moving that big couch, and I love the couch. I really liked it. It's like a chase lounge, and the dogs fit on it with me, and I really didn't want to get rid of it. I really didn't. But since I might be moving again, regardless, I'm going to be moving soon. I mean, I even if it's out of this apartment into another one, I know someplace where I want to go. Um, or in the house with the kids. Either way, I think I'm going to be able to keep that couch. So I kept the couch, and but I did go through and get rid of a lot of things. And there was some stuff in there for my son. I have a lot of collectibles, a lot of NASCAR stuff, things that we've gathered over the years that I've saved, my childhood stuff, his childhood stuff, furniture that his dad made because he was a woodworker, things like that, that you hang on to. And if I'm already going to have the unit, if I'm already paying for the storage place, why not put a couple more things in there if I'm paying for it anyway? So I kept some things in there that I probably didn't need. Um, so when I needed a place to take all that yarn, when they told me I had to clean up, I got another unit, real small one, just tiny to fit because I had to get the yarn out. I had too much yarn. And so that was my ton. I have about a ton of yarn in there now. So, and I don't even know how many pounds that is. It doesn't even matter. But yeah, so I had to get that one out of there. So I went and to the unit over here where I'm at already, and I looked to see if there was one available. And there was one, and it was bigger. And I don't know what sizes look like, feet. It doesn't matter. I don't know. So I rented it. It wasn't that much. It was like 200 and something, which was way less than what I was paying at the other place. So I got it, and I went over to get it yesterday, and I walked in and I started laughing and laughing because it was huge. It was like almost the size of my apartment. It was like 20 by 24. And I'm like, oh my God, it's embarrassing that I need this much space. And I don't really need this much space. I thought it was funny. I'm just laughing. The guy's looking at me like I'm weird. I'm like, no, you don't realize this is for, I didn't even want to say. So I told Joe, look what I got for my yarn. So today I tried to go get the rest of the stuff. I left a few things over at the other one, and I couldn't get the hitch pin off. It was locked, and I have a bike, and I wanted to put the bike rack in and put the bike on the rack and bring it over, and so I could clear out that unit. Well, I couldn't get the pin off, so I couldn't bring the bike because the car had other stuff in it, so I couldn't do it. And I want to throw it up on top and mess with that. So I got a bike and a bike rack over there. That's the last thing I have to get. And so, but it's getting late. The one over here closes at 6 during the week and 5 on the weekends. And I'm like, really? How do working people do that? I guess they don't expect people who actually work to store things. I don't know. But anyway, so I didn't go over there because I didn't have that much time left to work on it. But what I'm going to do is move the yarn into that other unit, and then I'm going to sort it. I got a plan. Yeah. I got big tarps. And when I take it over there, I'm going to figure out what's in the bag, and then I'm going to sort it into sections of, how I have it already. Really, I have cakes all together. I have the wool separate and the cotton separate. And the animal fiber is separate, and the wool and the cotton. And then I have, and then you have your acrylic, and then I have cakes. Now, if it's got cotton in it, I have it out with the cotton. If it has any animal fiber, it's in with the animal fiber. So a lot of those are mixed. So animal fiber comes first if there's any animal fiber, and then cotton. If there's anything in it with the cotton, I'm going to put it in cotton. And then, there's a lot of weird combinations, polyester and all that stuff. I put that in with the acrylic because it'll melt. So I put that in there with that. And I have a lot of acrylic. So that's going to be a big section. I'm going to save that for last. But then I'm going to sort it by, once I take it over there and I get the bags separated, I'm going to start sorting the bags by color. Or type. Like Karen Cakes has all the different types of Karen Cakes. Well, I'm going to make sure all my types of Karen Cakes are together so that I can find them when I'm looking for them. Now, I wanted to make a mermaid project for So Magical Michelle's Mermaid Month. And I'm thinking, I got to have some blue somewhere. And I'm like, well, I don't know because it's probably in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have I did get some. So I had some to start my project with. But I'm going to sort it so that all the colors are together. And you can see, that's why I use the see-through bags. So I can see that one's got blue, that one's got green, those 3 have red, or those 3 have white or black or whatever. So I'm going to have it sorted, and I might weigh it again too. Since everything's going to be in bags, I might be able to weigh it again and see how much I have, because I have bought a bunch since then. Yeah, I know I have a ton now after what I got from Mary Maxim, but I've picked up a little bit more. I've picked up 5, 10, 15, maybe 20 bags from Joann since in the last month or two, that I didn't buy any since January. So I did pick up some. And so I might wait again and see what we've got, because I know my receipt this time was longer than all your receipts. I don't remember where I even put it, but I saw your receipts. Some of them were little short ones, and mine this time I actually saved more money than I spent this time. Yeah, I like it when that happens. So I guess I just let the cat out of the bag. I stopped at Joann's. Well, it was on the way to the storage unit, and the car was empty. So I did go in, and it's really getting sad. I don't think they're getting any more shipments in. Everything's out. They've moved a lot of stuff because they got rid of a lot of fabric. They're consolidating things and moving the store in closer. So they have a lot of the yarn in the fabric department up front. They're closing off the back of the store eventually. All those areas that were just boxes are now in smaller areas or up on shelves. Not as much cotton, still tons of blanket yarn. Lots of stuff that we don't really want, like that Draper yarn, James Draper. Who is he? Nobody even knew who he was, and now that we don't even want that yarn. So that'll probably end up for $1 eventually. And so I was looking for a couple things. I was looking for a rainbow yarn to go with those flowers I was making. I had one, but it was pastel. I didn't like it with the bright colors. So I did find something. Only 2 in the whole store. I looked. That's all I could find. So I got them. But yeah, it was getting very sad. The store's going to close down. I heard him say end of May as I was walking out. And yeah, this is my last trip. So I went over to the remnants, and since the remnants are like 75% off, I bought every one I could in fleece, because I do like making dog blankets out of these, and I can use them for the dogs. I can, Shannon's got that idea of making blankets with them, and I thought I could play along with that. I like doing that too. And those are nice gifts. You don't have to crochet the whole thing. I have all the tools for making the holes, all different kinds of tools too. I bought different kinds when I was ready to do, when I was deciding I wanted to do it. So let me show you what I picked up. This one was, oh, I don't even know how much it was. 70, so 25%. This was like $2, I think. So let's start with the fleece. And I did stay away from the pre-cut ones because those were like $30 or something. Not a good deal. These were just remnants, so they were better deals. This one is Halloween. It's sort of a salmon color. It looks orange, but it's not. It's got, pumpkins and things on it. It's more of a flannel. It's not a fleece as much as it feels like a flannel. And it says it's 1¼ yards. So this is a lot, actually. This could be, this is double this wide. So this is a really big size. I was thinking you could make blankets and just put this on the back of them and tack them to the yarn with little bows on the front. And you have two-sided blankets. You don't have to tie in any of your ends if it's a granny square. Yeah. But that would be a nice way to make smaller blankets. This would be, I think, like what Shannon was mentioning, this might be good, what do they call them? Drool bibs for babies, because this might be actually absorbent, but it's only one-sided. So you could, crochet it together. And then you have a two-sided little drool bib or something, or lap pad, I have to do that with my dog. No, I burp my dog, right? Yeah. He never throws up when I burp him. Thank goodness. But it helps him feel better. It helps his tummy feel better. And that's all that matters, right? That's why we do it to the babies. So they don't, the air, they don't spit it up. So that's what I do with the dog. So, and then there's this one. And it didn't matter what it looked like. I got it anyway. This one is 1/3 yard. Why are these not coming apart easy? This one's 1/3 yard. And so this was cents. 4 times 7. This is like probably a quarter or something. This is a long, skinny one again, but it's like it has owls. It has owls and foxes. This is pretty. If you have something with things like this on it, you can cut out the little objects too. And cut out around, and you can crochet around the objects, sew them onto a bag, onto a blanket. Take a solid piece of fabric, cut this out, crochet around it, sew it onto that. There's so many things that, and there's even more, but look at the squirrel. Isn't that cute? There's a squirrel and a house, and there's Christmas trees. So this could be parted out with just the items that are on it. You don't even have to use it as it is. Just cut out the little pieces. And back in the day, we used to use puffy paint. We used to take our t-shirts that were just normal, and we would puffy paint them and paint our t-shirts, and just to add a little pizzazz to them. I don't know. Do people do that? They don't do that anymore, but would that be weird? I guess it would. Would it make you seem old? Okay, now this one this is just over 3/4 yard. And it's big, huge sunflowers. This is pretty, and they're big. Some with leaves, some not. So this could be one that I would not want to part out. I would just leave it in one piece and make a big old blanket out of it for the dog, or for me, or for somebody I know. Because it's a good size. I mean, this is a throw size. All you have to do is crochet maybe a 3 or 4 inch border around the edges. You got a nice blanket. And this one's two-sided. So there you go. You don't forget checking your remnant section at the end of before the end of the month at your Joann's, just in case, because there's so many things you can do with this stuff. Okay, now this one. Okay, this one is 1.5 yards. Yeah, this one's 1.5 yards. It would have been $22, but I think it was $1.40 because it's 75% off. $1.50. This one's two-sided. Is this two-sided? Yeah. So this is fall, green with leaves. This, again, this could be parted out. It's a lot greener than it looks in there on my screen anyway. You know, when people say that it's my TV, things don't look the same as they do on my computer when I'm watching. So yeah, I notice the colors are brighter on my computer, on my TV, not so much. So when I say it's not that color on my computer, it's not going to look like that on there either. So, okay. So that one's a yard and a half, which is quite large. And I have some that I don't even, that are put away. I have those in a separate bag, all my fleece. So when I go through and sort everything, I'll add all this stuff into that. Now, I did pick up when, Walmart has, usually at Christmas, they have those little blankets for like $2.99. Yeah, you can, that's what this is. Now, this one didn't have the right tag on it. This is, it didn't have any, they didn't put a sticker on it. And it's less than a yard. So we're not supposed to sell anything less than 2 yards, except this is a remnant. But they didn't put the tag on it. So I said, well, that's less than a yard. It's probably like 90%, of what the price is. So what we did is we used one of these other ones and just scanned it again. But this is not the same kind of material. This is plush. This is a plush. This is not a, so this actually probably would have been more. It's about almost a yard. Really, really pretty. This is two-sided, just a plain old, looks like a grid, but it's more of a plush, and it's shiny. And this is nice. Oh, this matches my hair. Oh, I guess I'll have to make something with this, huh? That's neat. I could crochet me a shawl with this one. Oh, that's what I like, these blankets. I like that. I'll grab one of these that I've got sitting around, and I'll just wear it here when I'm sitting on the couch or something. Instead of getting a big blanket out, I'll just grab one of these little fleece things. So, okay, there we go. That was the fleece I picked up. So I have a few more things. These were the only two in the store of these colors that I already have. They had bright pink neon, and they had the cream, the what, not the cream, but a blue, a bright blue or something. But these I already have. So I went ahead and got these. The lacy, come on, a lacy. This is the first one I got. And then this was the one I got on the second trip to go with the cream color. So I went ahead and got these since I already have some. So I am inclined to make a long duster with this because this is really, really lightweight. And I think if I make a duster, it's going to need something like this that's really lightweight, and I can make this lacy. I've been looking for some. I have playlists, and I have things saved on my playlist. And this is one that's going to go front to back because these will stripe. And there's one that goes around that has a chevron, and it's really, really pretty. And I thought, well, I could do that too with the cream. Do it with this one, and then the cream with the zigzag. But I don't know. I'm thinking of going the front to back with the stripes. Not sure. Crystal has one that's just gorgeous. So I might go ahead and do that. So those were the two I got. Now I have a bag. They had a whole bunch. They had a whole bunch of these little bag buddies, bag charms, just like the ones I opened up before. They're a mystery. It tells you what might be inside. And Deb Morgana, her granddaughter, is needing 200 bag clips for their back to school program. They're going to give away 200 backpacks, and they want the kids to have a chance to pick out a bag charm to go on their backpack. So I got more. because I don't think I'll be able to make 200, and I don't think enough people are participating. I think more of you need to make a couple bag charms. You don't even have to put a hanger on it. We have those. Deb and I both have the hangers we can put on them. So if you want to make some, we're both on the West Coast, so it doesn't really matter who you send it to. You could send it to me. I can forward it to her. You can send them to her. Her email will be below. But yeah, she needs the bag charm. So I bought some. There's some I didn't have that are more boy oriented because, I'm sure that not all the girls are going to want flowers and not all the boys are going to want baseballs. So, but there's food, there's donuts, there's all kinds of things. So I'm going to open some of these. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pause it and organize these, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I took the time to sort them out so it won't take me as long. I also found these. Not sending these to the kids, but they're the scissors that say Big Twist on them. Now that some of the people found these, and I happened to find two of them hanging with the little tie beanie boos. So I grabbed these. Those are very cute bag clips. So I've got those. Those are going to go in this bag. And I saw Shannon opening up her stuff. And so I got some of those fabric things that she did with the yarn on them. The fat quarters, 18 by 21. I picked up 4 of those because she's talking about bag liners. Well, I know somebody who makes bags. I could send her these and have her make me a couple bags. That would be cute. So we shall see. Anywho, I did pick up some of those. I don't even know how much those were. $2. So I got those. And I was looking for crochet hooks. You guys know I have a lot of crochet hooks, but I have some sitting out here. I didn't have any 6. I couldn't find, I was looking for a 6. So I happened to dig through that basket in the store of these Susan Bates. These are the only 6s that were in there. There was 2 of them. That was it. So I picked these up so I'd have a 6 to use. I have all the other 6.5. I've got a lot of them. So I did pick up the 6s to use. So now we're going to open up mystery plushies. Yes. And see what we've got. Now, I have quite a few more. So that means that's less that people have to make. And I hope you'll participate and make 1 or 2. Deb's making them. I'm making them. A few other people have contacted her. I hope you join in. You just have to, you don't even have to make a lot. Just make 1, throw it in a little envelope, or not a letter envelope, but throw it, contact Deb and mail it off to her. Or if you already have my address, send it to me and I can send it to her. They need them by the end of June. They want to pass out the bags in July. So you still have some time, but we don't want to wait to the last minute. We want them to know they're going to have enough for the kids. So I'm going to open these and I'm going to throw the trash over there. This one's supposed to have food in it. I think it's going to be the red one because it feels real puffy. Or it could be a hamburger. Maybe it's a hamburger. Ah, it's a hamburger. Yes. Oh, look at that. It's got a face on it. That's cute. That is cute. That's yeah, I would pick a hamburger. So now this one doesn't have as many things. So this is food and this is pink foods. Oh, here you can see donuts and French fries. I think I got this one before and I got the chocolate bar. I think I got a bunch of chocolate bars and a pizza. So I don't have to cut these. They're open. See what we got. Okay, I got strawberry jam this time. And is anybody going to keep count for me? Was that 2? That was 2. Okay. Another strawberry jam. That's 3. Chocolate bar. That's 4. I know they don't smell. I wish they did. That would be even cooler, but they probably cost twice as much. What was that? That's a pie. Looks like a pie. Oh, that's cute. Like a little sundae. Well, maybe a little bowl of ice cream. Okay. Now I just lost count. Oh, well. Okay, I'm taking up the dog spot, so I'm going to do these over here. I'll count them again before I got to send her a bunch. These already have clips on them, so we don't have to worry about it. But if you want to make something small like this, send it to us. We got clips. I have clips. She has clips. We can add them. So let's see. This is supposed to be dinosaurs. I found dinosaurs. So I got a bunch of these. So we had more things for boys or girls that like dinosaurs instead of other stuff. There's one, and I don't know what they are. That's cute though. I don't, is that a brontosaurus? I think that's a brontosaurus. That's like the one from the Flintstones, right? Where he's got the big long neck. That's the only reason I would know what it is. And there's one with the scales on it. There we go. And there's another one. Oh, this looks like a Barney. He's got the little T-Rex arms. That's cute. There's another pink one with a long neck. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's a flying one. Isn't that a pterodactyl? Oh, look at that. If you have kids or grandkids that like these, pick some up for them too. And if you get two of the same one, send it on to us or share it with another grandkid. Oh, that's cute. Pterodactyl, I think. I'm probably going to get many duplicates, but that's okay. That way, some of the kids who are best friends can have the same ones. Yeah, there we go. There's another one of those. And another one of those. Pink one. Okay. Now, dog's freaking out. Let me get these out of the way. These are something I didn't have either. These are aliens and outer space. Aliens, rocket ships. This is cool too. So I picked up a bunch of these. I didn't get these last time. There's a Earth. Is that it? Does it say? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Looks like a ball of water, but that was probably Earth, huh? Maybe. I don't know. It's squeezy ball. Okay, let's see. What's this one? This is the other planet with stripes on it. There we go. I want an alien. There's another one with spots. Planet with spots. I like the alien. Not alien. Oh, Saturn. Look, it has rings. Oh, that's cute. No kids are into space and stuff. Oh, rocket ship. There's the rocket ship. Oh, look at that. That's cool. A little fire on the bottom. That's cute. Okay, are you done? Come on. I'm done. Come on. Come sit. Come sit. You're okay now. Got another rocket ship. Anybody's counting, let me know because I gave up. Another planet with stripes. I like it that they're in bags. I don't have to cut off a bunch of little tags. That's a pain in the neck. And another one with stripes. Cool. Now I only have one more, and it is aminals. Dogs and cats and puppies and paws. So let's see what these are. There's 6 of them. And we will see what we get. There's a cat face. That's cute. Mystery is a mystery. It doesn't matter if it's yarn or misty flavor of cookie or a little toy. Mysteries are fun, right? Am I right? Don't know what you're gonna get. Happy Meals, McDonald's Happy Meals with a mystery toy. Yeah, I'm all about that. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. What is that one though? Is that a fox or a dog? It's got little pink cheeks. What does it look like compared to the other ones? It's up with the cats. Maybe it's a cat. It's got little pointy ears. Oh yeah, okay. It's got little whiskers. I think that's a cat. Okay. So if you do make another trip to Joann's, see if your Joann's has any of these. If you pick up two, it's $5. You can drop it in the mail and send it to me. If you already have my address, that would be great. That that is cute. Look at that dog. Oh my God. I bet somebody has a dog that looks like, oh, it's so cute. Little floppy ears. If you got one of each, if you just picked up one and sent it, there's another cat. Almost done. Did you figure out how many I have? How many less we have to make because I bought these? There's a cat because we have to have 200. So Deb, you're watching. How many do I have to make? How many do we have to make now to make up the difference? So how many people do you have volunteered to make some? There we go. There's another one and two more. I haven't got to the yarn yet. I wanted to get through this. Hang in there. There's a little orange kitty. And there's the last one. Okay, just checking. And it's a white kitty. Okay, awesome. All right. I am so excited to be able to put a package together to send those to Deb. And so she can pass them along to her granddaughter for the backpacks they're giving away to the kids that are going back to school. It's always nice to contribute to the community. And if you want to make some small bag charms, I have a whole playlist that's called Bag Charms. You can pick out some. I've been adding stuff to it too. Yeah, Sarah Satch, she put up a taco. Yeah, it's really cute. So if you want to crochet some stuff, little things, flowers, it's flower month. May is mermaid month. Yeah, you can make a mermaid tail, send that along. That's for Michelle's, So Magical Michelle's. Her May make along is mermaids. Make a mermaid and mermaid tail. I'm not that ambitious. I'm going to make something mermaid, but it's not going to be a whole mermaid. But I am planning on doing something. I've looked at things and I've gotten ideas. So I have an idea in my head what I want to make. I had to learn how to make the actual fins on the back. The rest of it's easy peasy, but I needed to learn how to make the fins so it looks like a mermaid tail. So, yeah, I watched a few videos, which is what you want to do when you're looking to create something. You want to see how other people are doing. It doesn't mean you're going to copy them. It just means that you're getting ideas to see a technique, see how they do this, see how they do that, like Lori does. She combines all kinds of stuff into one project. That's what you like to do. You want it to be your own. You don't want to copy somebody. Yeah, but you're getting ideas. You're seeing different techniques and it works. You make a creation that's all your own, and maybe somebody will want to make what you made because they like the way you created it. So let's see here. And when I do that, I have way less frogging because I don't frog. If I mess up, I keep going, I fix it and it becomes something else, or I can fix it. So yeah, I would rather research and look at something than have to frog things because I don't know what I'm doing. That's not no fun for me. This is supposed to be fun, right? So let me get into the yarn. Okay, this is the yarn I got for my mermaid project. They still had a whole bunch of this at Joann's. This is the Bernat Forever Fleece in the bluish greenish yarn. 2 shades of blue and a shade of green. I love this. I haven't been picking it up. They had a lot of it. And so I decided there's 194 yards on here. I picked up 4 of them. Says it's a 6, which it could be if you don't want something that's really tight. I don't know what I was going to make, so I did pick up 4 just in case. It looks to me like a 5 if you want to have it tight like a basket or something. So what do they say? They have a blanket on here, but it doesn't look like it looks like a solid one. It doesn't look like these colors. 194 yards, 100% polyester. This would be good for you, Cheyenne. This would be really pretty. See if you have any of this in your Joann's. You can make something mermaid. So let's see. So I did get 4 of those. I'll put these in this bag for now because I'm not sure what I'm going to make. I don't know how big of something I want to make. So there also was a whole bunch of basic stitch. And I was watching Erin making her scarf with her hand dyed stuff, and she was using a neutral. And I started thinking that last time I made one was this one, and I was very unhappy with the pink that I chose as the neutral for this mini skein project. I did not like it, but when Erin was doing hers, I know she's knitting it, but still, she was using more of I think she's using a gray neutral. Well, I decided to pick up some neutrals, and I got the basic stitch, which is a little bit shiny, very soft. It's a little thin, so it might be able to go with a DK. So I picked up a few neutrals in this so that I could use this with those projects that I want to make. This one is called Beige Heather, and I have 5 of these, and there's 185 yards. It's 100% acrylic. The anti-pilling. So I did decide they had a lot of them. I didn't want to go with that little amigurumi because there's not that much on the ball, but I picked up that color, and I picked up this one, this cream color, in case this color goes better. This is ecru, and same stats, but it's more of the ivory cream color, almost a yellow, a butter. Actually, it's a butter color. A butter lamb. Ooh, Elaine, you could make butter lambs out of this. This is pretty. So at the moment, these are the 2 neutrals I have to work with my hand-dyed hanks, the little ones the 20-gram and 10-gram hanks that I have sitting around waiting to be worked, or with some of the bigger ones in a bigger project. So, because the little ones, they're going to be separate anyway. So if you have something to put in between them, yeah. Now I thought I did another neutral. Oh wait, did I get another one? Oh, there's another ecru. I must have got 6 of those. Okay, well, I got 6 of them then. And oh, I did get 6. Got 6 of the beige one too. All right, and then I got another. I don't remember getting any of these before. I'm sorry. Geez, what are you doing? I don't remember getting any of these before. This is like a rose color. This is got 185 yards. Is that less? This is called Deco Rose, or Rose Deco. And it's like a mauve rose color. Don't remember having any of these, because I remember the ones that I did get were 70s colors that I picked out. And I think I got 1 of each or 2 of each just to see if I could put together a 70s project with it. So I don't remember getting this. See, this is why when you go like 3 or 4 different times, you don't remember what you got. But I do remember some of the stuff I got. And so I tried to pick up only things that I had or that I could use in the project. So then they had this one, and I don't think I got this one. I really, really liked it. This was clay. It's sort of it's almost a brown orange, really pretty. This would go really good with like browns or oranges as a neutral. And so I got this sort of as another neutral. So that one's full. And Joanne's got a hold of these fancy new bags. Yeah, because they hold a lot. Apparently the cashier lady didn't like it because they have an odor. They're fragranced. And she did not care for that. So I'm like, okay, well, at least they're heavy and they hold a lot, because last 2 times I came, I had no bags. So okay, let me get into the other one. And I almost got some blanket yarn to make plushies, but you know what? I don't make plushies, and I have a lot of blanket yarn, so I should wait and see what I already have. I decided to pick up this one. These were the only ones I could find in the whole store of this. It was the neon lights. This is what I want to use when I make those happy face flowers. This is what I'm going to use around the edges. The color on them is very long, but that's okay. I can start wherever I'm at and make the petals for the flower. So it'll be fine. I'll have all those different neon colors to use. And I did also pick up, to make more flowers, I picked up a purple and a pink to go with it. This purple and pink will also match the neon lights. So I could do a couple other colors. Okay, then I found, remember that orange I had that I made the pumpkin hats with? I found yellow. It's the hometown. This hometown happens to be Pittsburgh yellow. Oh, must be Steeler yellow. So I got him. I said, oh, this is the yellow that matches my orange. And I don't have a lot of orange left. But I got a little bit. I think I have one left. I sent some to Elaine. And then when I was walking around, I found more orange. So I got it because I had the yellow now. So I ended up finding 3 orange. So I got the orange and the yellow. And I just love that combination. It's gorgeous. So the rest of it, I believe, whoops, sorry. Let me put it over here. I believe the rest of it I've got, oh, I did pick up a few of these. I thought this was very pretty. It's Karen Cake, Simply Soft, Speckle, but the color is honeycomb. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Looks like honeycomb. Looks like honey, and then it has light and dark spots in it. And I had to get it. I just had to because we're on this honey kick right now with the beeswax halo and all kind. This would be good to use with that halo in something. Yeah. So I did pick up some of those because I noticed that there's a lot of people are doing a lot of crochet alongs coming up monthly. And you can get, the more yarn you have to choose from, the more you can be creative. I think you're not stuck in a box based on what you have. So if you have a little bit of a lot of stuff, you have more options of what you want to make. Now, I know not everybody's capable of doing that. Not everybody has the room to do that. I don't have the room to do that. I had to get another room to do that. But I like options. I don't like commitment. I like having my options, and I'm able to do it. So I did. I also got some 24/7 cotton because they still had a lot of it left. And this is a nice cotton. It's not necessarily a kitchen cotton. So I thought, well, let me do this because summer's coming and a lot of people are posting tops. Cinnamon Stitches is putting tops up. There's hats going up. I want to make, everybody really, really loved that bucket hat I made. So I might do some more with some color work in that. This one's Tamarind. This one is Lemon Drop. These have 273 yards and it's classified at 3. What kind of cotton is this? Lion Brand. Cotton DK. Oh, it doesn't, I don't know. Not specifically, but then the green is grass. So basically this could be 70s colors too. So also they had these 2 colors which could go together, Vintage Lilac. This is not DK though. This is just regular. And this is DK. So they did have some of this. I like the color, so I grabbed it anyway because it's not that much different. That one is Vintage Lilac, and this one is Desert Lily. So a light and a dark lavender. And then the last 2 I got was just a neutral in case I wanted to use it with those. Then I could have a neutral to use. They're cream. Not creme, cream. Okay. This is the DK. So there we go. That was this trip. And I did save more than I spent, which was really nice for a change. So yeah, if you counted how many clip buddies I had, let me know, because right now they're at the bottom of a bag and I got to dig them out and add them to the other bag I have to send to Deb. Please participate. Please play along. It would be very nice. If you want to play, go to my Mayflowers list. I have flowers there. You can make a flower, send it in as a bag clip, and participate in my challenge and Deb's charity thing. And you also have So Magical Michelle having mermaid month. Make a little mermaid tail or make some she said anything ocean would be fine. You don't have to crochet it, but if you want to crochet something, you can send it in as a bag clip. So yeah, like I said again, if you have my address, you can just send it to me and I'll forward it on to yeah, almost all of you have my address because of the games we play. So let's see what else. I think that was all. I'm making a bag. I've been looking for bags to make for months. I was drooling over Lisa from Happy to Hook. She's been making these bags and she says she'll sit down in the night and she'll just make a bag. And so I looked at the Stephanie Zed is the person that the bag that she makes. I looked at it, I looked through it. No, not really what I'm looking for. So then I found another one that was pretty good. Almost. Well, I just found this one. Not sure if it's turning out the way it's supposed to. I don't really know. This one has. I'm using the bulky. Where'd it go? Where's the paper? I'm using the Cotton Fair bulky prints. Basically, it's like a large 4, maybe a 5 in this color. It's really pretty. Sunrise. And I had 3 of them in the bag. And at the bottom, you just make a circle and then you do spokes. You go out and you make like 10 spokes and then you just do your bag from there. And then what you end up with is a bag. So I'm probably about halfway through it now. And so it's not necessarily a solid bottom, but it does have the connection in the middle to so that it is solid in the very middle. So it's sort of a round bag. It's not a flat bag. And well, shoot, wonder else we could make with it. Could it make a hat? Maybe. Oh, how interesting. Hmm. Hmm. That blanket that Ellen's making. She's making the blanket that has the fillet swirls on it, and she's doing and the flowers on the end. She's just gonna do yellow. It's a sentimental thing for her. And this is almost sort of how that's made, but not exactly. This is way easier. But what you do is you do it, and then as you do one expansion, and that's it. And then you just keep going. And then when you get to the end, you start getting it a little smaller so you can have a smaller opening. But you don't have to sew up sides. You don't have huge handles you have to do, like 5 rows of single crochet for the handle. That's not what this is. So this has been really mindless. This has been really nice. This in black could look like a spider web. You could put spiders on it for Halloween. Yeah. Wouldn't this be cool? You could pin this out. Now, the one that the girl's making that I'm watching, hers is very stiff. Mine is not, I think, because of the yarn I'm using. Hers is very stiff. So I think this is floppier than hers is. But this is working out very cool. It has big holes, so you can't put small things in it. So you would use it for stuffing that doesn't need small things. You could, a bag, to put big balls in, things for the kids, something to take to work, your water bottle or something. Yeah, this would work for that. Well, we'll see. We'll see when it's done, what it looks like, and what I might be able to use it for. Because my thought was I was going to gift this. So I have to work on this tonight, see if I can get it finished and see if it's going to be gift worthy in the way that I wanted to use it, or if I'm going to have to do something else with it. So I will have to see, but it's beautiful. I love the way the colors are working up on it. You don't see any of the mistakes. There might be a couple, but I don't even know because Yeah. To me, it looks like it's a mistake because it's curving out too big. Hers didn't look like that. So I don't know. I think it could be just my loose crocheting and the type of yarn I'm using. I believe that's what's because I did everything the way she did. So it's very possible. I love this. This is pretty. So, but yeah, we shall see when I get this almost done. I will finish it up and show you what it looks like when it's finished. If it's just a big old bulk, if it's a bit holds a lot of stuff, that's pretty cool. Yarn, it could hold yarn. Your yarn's not going to fit through the holes. Yeah, could be a yarn project bag. Yes. So okay. Anywho, I wanted to show you that because I've been trying to make one of these. This is all I have left on one, and I'm going to have to break into the second one. So I think a bag. I think three of these, which comes in a package, will make two bags. That's what I'm guessing. So I'm going to break into the second one, and then when it's done, I'll probably have enough left for one more. So if I do the same thing with it, I don't know. I might do a hat with that one. I love the way those colors are working up. That would make a gorgeous bucket hat. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there with bucket hat right now. People are coming out. I just seen another one go up. So thank you for watching. You have, if you remember how many bag clips I did, let me know down below. We'll see if all of you are right. I didn't count them. I lost count. I know there's a lot of them. I think there might be 30. There might actually be 30 of them. So let me know what you think. And I will see you. I will see you soon because I have some Happy Meal to open still. So I wanted to get this done today so I had something to put up. I haven't put up for a while. And tomorrow I may be going to the casino. I'm going to put this up tonight. Tomorrow I may be going to the casino again. Because I did good last time and I brought money. Sorry, brought money home. So it's my day off. I worked really hard yesterday. I deserve it. I deserve a treat to go to the casino and relax. And listening to my casino friends online, I've been coming back with money. I don't lose all my money because I listen to the techniques that they use. And it's not tricks, it's not secrets. It's just knowing when to stop, knowing when to move on to another machine. Don't just sit there and think you're going to win because the one time I did that, I lost $140 on that machine. It never gave me the bonus back. So I went to another machine and got my money back. 165 bucks on another machine. So yeah, I mean, you can't just sit and dump it into a machine and never get anything back. You're going to go home a loser every single time. So you just have to know when to walk away and go somewhere else. That's it. Take a break, go have coffee, go get lunch. So that's what I think I'll do tomorrow. I like it. I like taking the bus because then I can sit there and do nothing and I don't have to drive. It's a lot cheaper. It only cost me like $15 because of my level of rewards is 20 plus. If I'm over a certain age, I get a $5 discount. So it only cost me $15 now to take the bus. I'm like, cool, getting old has its benefits, right? And they give you free play, they give you money for food, and you get a Starbucks drink. I get $5 for food, which adds to mine that I already have, and that's $25. So then I get $7 towards a drink, which is a large Starbucks. They have a Starbucks there, and I get that on mine too. So I can get two, and they give you free play. I think you get $10 or $5 in free play added to your account. So yeah, it's a nice little trip. It's an hour and a half drive, and I don't have to drive. So nice. I will see you guys in the next one. You enjoy your day. We're having thunderstorms, but there's no rain today. Yesterday we had rain, today not yet. So be careful. I hear Texas is having some bad weather. So far, Brian's on and he was talking about Texas. So be careful. Flash floods. And thanks for watching. And thanks for helping me out with that count. I will be putting those in a bag, getting them ready for Deb. And I hope you guys participate and play along. That's always fun when you guys join in. Okay. I will see you later. Bye.